Man, I gotta catch it one more time, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that Anthony Brown, man. When I go get my walk on in the morning, man, that's the first one I gotta listen to, boy. That get me going right there.
What's up, everybody? This is Anthony Brown.
Oh, but you remember I was asking you about what service you play at? I was talking to my mom the other day. They looking for an organ player, bro, for they 9 o'clock service. And it usually go from 9 to about 10:30, a little bit before 11. So if you know somebody that don't got a 9 o'clock service and they looking to pick one up, man, put them in contact with me or whatever. Or man, cause my mom, man, they got a good. That's why I'm moving back to Shreveport to help my mom and to help our church out and stuff, man. We got a pretty good little church up on Jewella, Maine, or whatever. That, man, I promise, man, if you go hear our preacher preach one time, man, you gonna be hooked, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to get. It's hard to get people into the church, man. If you don't got a choir and you know what I'm saying. And all of that or whatever. So they got a piano player and a drummer or whatever, but they got a organ that's just sitting there, man, that don't nobody play or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Like I know a ton of musicians, and like everybody either got those 11 o'clock service or they super early on the 8 o'clock service. So what I do, I got a little network of musicians that I deal with. So I let them know I put it out there.
Yeah, man, if anybody interested, man, just let me know or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, bro, that it ain't no church where, you know what I'm saying, everybody in there trying to dress up and all that, man. Nah, it's a straight church, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't about no shucking and jiving and trying to preach you to be rich and all of that. Nah, man, they trying to save your soul up enough. You know what I'm saying? But all right. Yeah, so hey, check my team out. So,
I'm on.
All right. My quarterback, he a second year. This is second year in the league. You see, he 85 overall. Right now, I got 7,000 points on him. You know what I'm saying? But what I was saying about get them C's and D's off your team, I had Derrick Henry, but I brought in this rookie. That's why I'm a C at tailback. But once I upgrade him, we gonna change from a C to a B. So your squad, you ain't gotta have A's everywhere, but man, you at least need C's and B's. You know what I'm saying? See, I got 3 positions on my team that's A's. That's my starting number 1 corner, my strong safety, and then my 2 offensive tackles or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, like I say, you ain't gotta go out and spend $1 billion, but get you some niggas that's serviceable or whatever, man, and shit. Like, man, some of them close games or whatever that you losing the users, man, you will shake back on them.
When I played Tuesday morning, now from the jump, I was like, man, this game glitches. Man, it's gonna straight now. And it never did, but that's okay. So, and then last night I was waiting on you.
I know, man, boy, my girl pulled one on me last night, boy. Man, she gonna make me go to the grocery store with her last night. Boy, I was in the grocery store with my face so balled up. Boy, I know everybody passed by us was like, man, what is wrong with that nigga right there?
Yeah, so I'm just sitting here waiting on you to hit me back, and before I know it, man, I had dozed off.
Man,
so when I woke up at like 11 or something, I hit you, oh man, I fell asleep.
I was out. By 11 o'clock, I was out of there, bro.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but like I say, man, if you you go through and upgrade your people out there. Let me see. All right, check it out. So look at this cat right here, my defensive end. He a rookie.
He 87.
No, he a 79.
Okay. Oh, this one here. Okay, you was on the other one.
Oh yeah, Kawhi Gary. So what I'll do with Kawhi Gary, number 1, I'm gonna tell you like this here. On defense, this high motor trait is the most important thing that you want your players to have when it comes to traits on defense. High motor, because high motor makes sure they're gonna play hard every play.
Oh, okay.
So if your dude don't got high motor, he taking plays off on defense.
Oh, so I need to get that.
Man, go through every defensive player that you got that you plan on keeping on your squad and make sure they got a high motor trait. Now, after you get a high motor trait on defense, you really can come back in and do whatever, you know what I'm saying, as far as like traits. I ain't really too big on defensive traits or whatever, you know what I'm saying. As long as my people got high motor, I'm pretty good, you know what I'm saying. Now,
awareness and high motor.
Oh, hold on. On defense, now, number one, like I said, you need high motor, but on defense, you got awareness, and then you got play recognition. So you want to get your awareness and your play recognition up. So this dude here, 79 right now. Let me see if I get them up, if he'll go up some real quick. 370. I know I got a pursuit of this somewhere. Oh, it's 86. It probably won't. Let's see, 72. 71. See that? You see that right there? Well, my dude went from a 79 to an 81 just that fast because I upgraded his awareness and his play recognition. Wow. He just went from a 79 to an 81. So that's what you want to do, man. That's how you make your players better, and that's how you stay competitive, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through and upgrade your people or whatever when they get them little attribute points. Oh, one more thing. Damn, I can't do it right now because I already did my training, but I'm finna come in and try to show you. Now, you got this training right here. Right here, you see how it's a deep pass verticals, and then I got like a little gold medallion next to it. Uh-huh. Okay. When you doing your training every week, you want to come in here, and if the drill that they don't got up for you, if it don't have one of those little gold medallions next to it, you want to play that drill and try to get a gold medallion, because once you get a gold medallion, every time that drill come up, you don't got to do it no more. All you got to do is go over, hit sim, and then sim that drill, and it'll give you the maximum amount of points because you already got gold on that drill.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Now, when you done your practice, it's another little section that's over to the right of this right here that you can put 3 players that you really want to focus on. So I normally take 3 rookies or 3 younger players, and I select them to go over there to that little side or whatever, and they'll get extra points on top of the points that your team gain every week. They call your focus players. You still broadcasting?
Okay. Yeah, I'm still broadcasting.
All right, let me check yours out then. And then go over to that training part real quick. I'm gonna see if you did your training for this week. No, you ain't did it. So go to that training, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I can be free, so I can be whole. Yeah, right there. Click that. All right. See, right now you don't got no medallion for that spacing or for that inside run. So I would play both of those drills when See, all right, that first dude, hit circle. Key Run Warford, he only 23, so that means he like a rookie or something. Leave him up there. Go down to the next cat. Yeah, I know. Go to that next cat. He 22. He a halfback. Does he start? Okay. Okay. I keep him right there. And then that Shaquille Clemens at the bottom. I probably keep him right there too, because it looked like he a starter or about to be a starter. He only 22. So, all right, now go over to where it says start training. All right, now since you don't have gold on either one of these drills, you want to play both of play both of these drills or whatever and try to get gold on them. Once you get gold on them, it saves that. So if ever short pass spacing come up or run defense inside come up, you don't got to do them no more. You can just hit start right here and then hit start right here so I can show you. You thought I was to die for. All right, go down and then push over to the left. All right, you see how that changed from play to sim? So if you got gold every week, all you got to do is go there, hit sim, and then hit start training, and it'll sim them. You'll get the points. But since you don't, switch it back over to play and then do start training, and you go through and you play it or whatever, and you'll catch on real quick. They run you like 3 or 4 little warm-up plays, and then you got and then the real drill start or whatever, and you just gotta get green on every one of the little things or whatever to get gold. If you don't get green on every one, let's say you get green on 3 out of 4 of them, they gonna give you silver. With silver ain't that bad because I got 1 or 2 drills that I got silver on because I just didn't feel like going back and doing them again. But you really want to try to get gold, but silver ain't that bad. They'll get some points for getting silver too or whatever. But once you get inside the training, let's say you don't get silver. Let's say you don't get gold or whatever, and you done miss 2 out of the first 3 little plays or whatever. You don't even got to finish the drill. You can hit start and then hit restart, and it'll start it back over for you. So you don't got to play it all the way to the end every time, especially if you know you're not going to get gold, because that's what I do. If I'm doing my drill, like I say, man, it have like 3 or 4 little green things up there. And if you don't get green on all of them, you're not going to get gold. So if I go through and let's say I complete my first 3 passes and then I incomplete my 4th one, I ain't gonna even do the 5th one. I just hit restart and start all over.
That's not for us to go get ready for school.
Hell yeah. It's 7:24. Boy, you better go start brushing your teeth and wash your face. Hold on. Number 1, I told you don't talk to me when I tell you to do something. Just get up and go do it. And listen, it don't matter if you close the door after when you walk out. Come on, let's go brush that teeth and wash that face. And you started crying already, you're not going to play that game after school. You're not going for that this morning. There ain't no reason for you to be up in here crying. Brush your teeth. You don't got all day. And open that goddamn door up to that room. Early in the morning, man. That'd be that young one, man. They must get up every day with a different issue. Real talk, man, it don't take nothing to set him. So he back there mad because when he walked out the room, his brother closed the door behind him. Man, I ain't got time for all that this morning. I ain't got time for that this morning, man. You know what I'm saying? You about to start crying because he closed the door behind you. Man, look at here, check this out, but what you finna do is go in there and get ready for school. But yeah, man. Yeah, all that other stuff, we got a belt for that. 7:30 in the morning, yeah, we got a belt for that, but we ain't finna go through that this morning. But yeah, so basically, that's what you need to make sure you're doing. Make sure every week you doing your training before the game. You using your scouting points. So if you do draft, you know what players are good and what players aren't or whatever. Because just because they listed right now as a 1st round draft pick, man, you might scout them and they might go down to a 4th round draft pick or something. So Make sure you use your scouting points, and then make sure you periodically upgrading your players. Like I say, it ain't really no method to upgrading them. It's just, you know what I'm saying, shoot, you go through. If you got a receiver, you want to upgrade his play recognition and his catching traits or whatever. That's like that's like easy, you know what I'm saying? If you got an offensive lineman or whatever, depending on what position he play or whatever, you want to go through and you want to upgrade either his run blocking or his pass blocking. You know what I'm saying? Along with his awareness or whatever. But man, make sure you get that awareness is paramount. You know what I'm saying? It make all of it, because all right, if your dude got let's say he got a 90 tackle as his tackle attribute, but his awareness is a 68, he gonna be out there missing tackles because he don't know what he doing. He don't know where he going. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get that awareness and that play recognition up on your players or whatever, especially on defense, because that's big. You know what I'm saying? That's huge.
I'm gonna start, to lock in and do it.
Yeah.
And let's see.
Once,
go ahead.
No, I would say once you do that, man, your team will be in the 80s or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be no 75 no more. And then do your off season, man, bringing you some high dollar free agents. Cause like I say, man, you got more cap money. You got twice as much cap money as anybody. That nigga P right now only got $910,000 in cap money. You got $64.5 million.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if P want a player that's in free agency and you want him, it's no way he gonna get him. You know what I'm saying? It's no way he gonna get him, because you can offer him more money than what P can.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna start working on that. Man, we've been doing 5 weeks and 2 days lately.
But all right, so what's been happening with that is everybody pretty much been jumping on and playing their games. So what it's been like okay, yesterday, prime example, at 5 o'clock yesterday, everybody had played their game except for one person. You know what I'm saying? So we pushed it up at 5 yesterday. Well, by 8:30 last night, everybody had jumped on and played their other game except for me and you. You know what I'm saying? And so what them niggas get to doing is when we all on here, it's 4 or 5 of us on here, and everybody done played their game except for 1 or 2 people, and it's not a user game, them niggas be like, hey man, just go and see him, that nigga a win, so we can go to the next week or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And if he want to jump on and play his next game, he can jump on and play his next game. So that's how we've been ended up playing more than 2 games a day or whatever, because shit, niggas been jumping on playing their games.
Hold, give me 1 second to put the kids on the bus real fast.
Oh, go ahead. You thought I was to die for, so you clean me up inside, so I can be free, so I can be whole, so I can tell everyone I know.